Last live of the year. Last live of 2022. How's that, huh? Let me see. Let's have it right here. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. Oh man, look at all the comments. You guys are ready to go, aren't you? I'm never ready to go. I'm never ready. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, Craig, you're up. Leodon, what's up? 7 p.m. so 5. Oh man, you guys were early. Dang. 3 minutes, tick. Time keeps ticking. RC Mad Labs, what's up, man? What your TikTok? We go right through here. Jacob Henson, what's up? Slash Joe Girding, hey man. Craig Engelman. Chainsaw, Red Knives, Whiskey Runner, what's up, buddy? Mir, what's up? Dominic, what's up, buddy? All right, so channel members, if you're seeing this and you haven't seen it yet, there is a video where you guys can actually check out the website early. So you guys can actually have full use of it. So I'm looking for some feedback because here in just a few days it goes public. So hopefully my shipping and all that stuff will be figured out by then, right? So, but anyway, Major Roads, what's up? Precision Crawlers, Guy. Hey, Guy, what's up? Merry Christmas. Are you guys frozen in up there in New York? Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. Nick, what's up? Cyclone, JD's. RC Therapy, what's up, man? So, anyways, today I actually got the MyLapse hooked up. I got the program RC Scoring Pro 2 is what I've got. So, I got a lot of learning to do on that. I got to figure that out, get that thing going, and that way, maybe I don't know if I have time enough to set that up when I go out there to do a video or not, but maybe I'll be able to actually let you guys hear the laps as I'm running them versus having to go through and edit and cut at the line that I always draw, you know, boom, boom, and try to get the times. We can actually get some audible times, hopefully. We'll have to see if that works out. I think I can, but I'm not sure. I have to figure out a way to streamline that so I can get it out there real quick and in. If not, it'll take a massive amount of time to get it out there, set it up. But RC Daily, what's up? 36 degrees in Connecticut. I believe it's, well, heck, I'm not sure what it is here. RC Daily, too much snow, yeah. Discovery, what's up? Nick Gray, got the Stinger brushless today. Mine too. Mine is actually brushless, and it has a my Stinger has a Tekin RX4 ESC with a 6-pole 4600 kV ASIS motor by 3BRC. Quite the combination. Honestly, I feel it needs somewhere around the 5000 kV. So, what did you set yours up with? Because I mean, really, 4600 does pretty good, but the suspension is still too slow. I need to speed up the suspension quite a bit. So I got to do something with that. It's just, it's not able to absorb fast enough. So the vehicle just kind of floats across the top, you know? I need to really thin that out. All right, so you got a VXL system. How'd that run, Nick? Terry Barker, what's up, buddy? Well, you have 1/5 scale parts in your store. There is some DBXLE stuff in there. So I do have, I have currently a chassis. I've got bulkheads. I've got a bell crank. I've got steering knuckles, rear hubs. I've got a couple more things. But I know of those. The rest I actually have inventoried in there. So there will be some 5th scale. And as time goes on, it'll be in there. I'm hoping to get all the new XRT stuff in time. But I'm kind of doubting I'm going to have all that stuff in. I mean, DHL for me is really, really bad right now. But anyway, I've got a bunch of XRT stuff ordered. Just, it's not here yet. So I can't put it up there. Gallon of Moose, what's up? Happy New Year. What's up, Crash It Crashes? Go and take my blue tires off my bench. Oh, man. This one was Nick, was that on 2S or 3S? With that Tekin ESC, I've got to set that up for 2S or 3S. It doesn't have like an auto feature that I was able to find. And I've got the hot wire on the laptop, so I wasn't able to find that. It was just 2S or 3S. Terry Barker, do I do gas cars? I have not messed with gas cars in a long time. The last one that I had was the Losi TLR 5B, the buggy, and that's now electric. Oh, Guy Spencer, countdown to USTE. You got it, buddy. USTE. Man, that is, I mean, for us, for me as a sponsor and a vendor, you know, for me, it's a week-long process. Loading, unloading, getting there, setting up, and then the event itself. Busy, busy, busy. Last year, I did not get a chance to run around and do interviews like what I did before. You know, a couple years prior, I was able to go around and get interviews for most all the vendors there, you know, but I did not have a chance to get it last year. So I really want to try to get that, though, but sometimes sometimes I'm just too busy covering the events and everything. 3S, that can do it. That can do it. I know that one up there just running on 2S didn't mess with the stock tires. No, they actually survived. But anyway, I'm good to go there. Enjoy Rock Buggy. Any update on it? Is there enough room for ESC or the Fusion Pro? The Fusion Pro. Tekin says it will do. Yeah, the Tekin will do 4S, but you have to set it for that. I believe this is my, no, this is the Power Hobby. Is that the one you're asking about? Let me see. You asked it. Injora Power Hobby. Yeah, that's the same chassis. Terry Barker, you have a good channel. Thank you, buddy. Bob Lewis, what's up, man? Jim's RC. Justin Jacob, if only I could pick your brain on your knowledge of RCs. Justin, here we are. So here is mine. You're wanting to fit a Fusion style motor in it. The way I've got mine set up, it would be real difficult to fit it in there, but it's possible. But your setup could totally work. It will work. Behind the, let's see if I can get it right. That's gonna be hard to get. You can see the link right there, and then the motor. Yeah, there's enough room in there for a 550. If that's what you want to run, you can totally do that. In fact, I mean, the motor that I'm running here is the 380 size Revolver by Holmes Hobbies. And that's a 2000 kV, and that gets the job done. But speaking of Fusions, have you guys seen my videos on the new Fusion SE? Guys, I'm telling you right now, just like I told you in the video, that changes everything. There is nothing out there that can run with that at that level for $70. There's nothing out there that can. A brush system, you're talking the high-end brush system, you're talking like a Holmes Magnum 540 at about 175 bucks. That's $100 over this entire combo right there. And then you go into and you put like a nice BRXL ESC on it. It's another 100 bucks. There's nothing, there's no competition at that price point. None. And the normal Fusion at 150 was a bargain. And then they did this. Well, they are really taking major steps. I gotta say. Major steps, Hobby Wing are. All right, let's see here. I wanted to upgrade my Capra four-wheel steering. What ESC and motor are you running? Nick Gray, if you're going to stay brushed, you could do like a 1080 and a 13-turn Crawlmaster Sport 540. That's actually a really good combo, in my opinion, with an 11-tooth pinion gear. Too low on the Power Hobby and run any motor. Yeah, you probably could. I have another two-load transmission in there just for who knows what. You never know. RC Tim, all right. Don't forget to pin that email. I'm glad you keep reminding me of that. Now, as far as like the emails and the orders and all that go, for the times being, once I get this last order in by DHL, I'm just going to do special orders on Vidavon stuff. Just do special order. And in all honesty, when I do a special order, unless it's a really small one, it's faster if you just simply go straight through Arthur. And he has his own website now too. So they do have their own website, and they ship DHL. So when it comes to special orders and stuff like that, that will be your fastest way. BRXL for 170 or Magnum. My GSP has been worth it. However, you can't beat the SE for $70. You got that right, RC Daily. 5T. I want good parts to convert at least 10 or 12S. I want MGM. Justin Jacoby. Yeah. Arthur actually has bulkheads and everything for that. On mine, I have the, I say Arthur, I'm talking about Vidavon. I have the knuckles and hubs on there from Vidavon on mine. I don't have the bulkheads in there yet. But he does make them. Now, for that vehicle, I would highly suggest, if you don't want to throw down for the MGM, which I understand that, look at the Hobbywing system, the Max 4 and the 560. That's a great system. But still, you're talking $700 or $800 just for that. And if you're going to order that from A-Main, make sure you send me a message so I can send you an affiliate link. Surpass Hobbies, $50. PK Papa, I seriously doubt that will actually run with this Hobbywing system. But then again, I've never run their ESC. Oh, Surpass Hobby, $50 for Outrun 20 and 110. I really doubt that ESC is going to have the control. I don't know what ESC you're talking about. Maybe the Holmes ESC, maybe? No, because you're not going to get that for $20. That's $100 for the Holmes ESC. I don't know what you're talking about there, PK Papa, but send me an email on that stuff. Maybe I'll be able to order it. I mean, if you're only talking $70, maybe I'll put that in there and give it a test. $98 here, a new Fusion SC. That's insane value. Exactly. Arthur has the shipping down to a science. He's sending me the 10-3 shock tower braces now. Awesome. I put nice Trill B-Locks on that thing. They're 100 grams each in the Capra. Yep, Trill does have some nice B-Locks. RC Daddy in Hawaii. All right, what's up, buddy? Bought a Jegs Torch on sale for $99. What's your thoughts? I haven't had that one. I haven't had, in fact, I haven't had anything from Sen RC. I've not owned anything from Sen. What server do you recommend for the SCX6? Well, obviously, I would deal with a direct power, and you got either the Beast 2000 or the Shift 5X, X5. That's doing pretty good in my bouncer. And I've also had the Power Hobby Power Max servo. And all those generally do good. When you start getting that level of direct power, you just about can't go wrong with any of them. I mean, really. But you're talking $200 to $300 for servo. The Beast 2000 is $450. So, big difference. And I've got 4 Beast 2000s on my Raminator. Yeah, $1,800 just in servos. Crazy. Yeah, buddy. Voodoo Trucking, what's up, man? Well, PK Papa, my email address is up there. Send me some links to what you're talking about so I can try them out. Just want to hear how it goes for you on A-Main. Yes, sir, Justin. Send me an email, buddy. RC, caught a live one. Keep up the great work. Awesome, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, I've messed with Surpass Hobbies. I'll just have to try to remember that. Mad Labs Rob Bomber. I bought one of these. You plan on doing them? Monster truck bashing. That's like an SCX Servo. I haven't messed with NHX. I haven't messed with them. Where's the best spot to buy that Vidavon stuff? Eric? Well, he actually has his own website, vidavonracing.cn, I believe it is. And in January, my website will be up. And I've got quite a bit of Vidavon in stock as well. If you need something and I have it in stock, you can still send me an email and I'll get it out to you. I'll deal with you directly like that. Or you can just go to the website when that goes up. But Eric, if you look up at the pinned message, there's my email address, exocagedrc@yahoo.com. Send me an email. If I have what you need and we can get that settled tonight, it ships tomorrow. And I do ship priority. So it gets there quick. Looked at Vidavon through eBay and talked to Danny. He doesn't have the 5T 2.0. I got you. Yeah, Danny's more of a fifth scale guy for the Vidavon stuff. Yeah, from England, what's the best tooth pinion and spur gear reasonware forest batteries for Max 8 combo and the Mini Max? Heck, I don't know, man. I'd probably start. I think mine's if you're talking about the Max V2, I've got a 2446 in mine. That's what I've got in mine. CJV, what's up? Everybody have a Kraken Vecta 0.5. Dang, that's a big one there, dude. I got a buddy that has a Kraken Vecta 0.5 too. RC Dragon 1956. I want to say, all right, thank you, 1956 wheelies. I like those drive shafts. All right, Orlando 1205. What's up? Oh, there's old Flapping Lips. David Mikliklo. Yep, can't do the Beast. Beast is expensive. They really are. I've got a Beast 1000 sitting over here for a project. So, got to get that into my big Vidavon out Creighton 12S. Eventually. I mean, there's the power system that's been sitting there for months now. Servers for the Centime. Do the 4S. Oh, man, the raw servo is amazing, isn't it? VXL 8S and Max 6. You know, everybody says that the Max 6 has got so much more power than the VXL 8S. I'm actually fine with my VXL 8S, in all honesty. I think some of it is up here, not so much in the vehicle. But I do know that with like a Max 6, you can turn the punch up and all that. So maybe that's what the big difference is. The issue is I don't have a Max 6 sitting out right now. I'd have to dig it out of something else, and I'm not even sure what I got a Max 6 in. I think like the UDR, and that's so far down in there. Kind of a pain to get to. Okay, PK Papa, thank you. Rob Bomber, do you ever run boats? I have 3 boats. I have the Sonic Wake 6S. I have an old Kyosho Viper that's brushless on 4S. That stupid thing will jump right out of the water. The prop is under the hull, so it doesn't cavitate and then take off. This thing just launches like a dragster. And I have another one that's kind of close to stock. It's the same boat, kind of like for parts. Craig, I've never messed with much more. Never messed with them. What's up, Austin? LCG chassis cleared custom, should be here in a few days to a week. Nice. Tube style cage buggy from Enjora. I was asking about the tube style cage rock buggy. Okay, that I don't know. I haven't messed with that. 3 Racing Secura D5. You know, speaking of that, I'm tempted to do another investment in my back property. And I know that once I figure this racing system out and I get everything going, I'll be able to actually do this. But the thing is, it'd be another $8,500 to go back there. And that will be a 30 by 60 concrete pad for on-road racing. And then, of course, if I get an on-road car or on-road pad, I'm going to get some on-road cars, and that means I'll be doing some on-road. I'll probably easily break the 100 car mark. I'm probably close to 90 as it is right now, and I'm tempted to get another Sherp, another one. This one's on eBay. Tempted to, but and it's like $420 as a kit. Yeah, it's King RC makes it, RC King or something like that. I will get the Beast 1000 my steering and servo for sure. Thanks to you, Justin. Dude, those beasts are amazing. Now with the Beast 1000 in a faster car, it's perfect. For something like a monster truck or a crawler, you need the direct power ones for those. Crate Nadas for $39.27, running Spectrum 160. Yeah, okay, that's actually a conservative gearing on that. How can one find out what you got? Powell and Noack. When the website goes public in January, you guys will be able to check my inventory right there. Like right now, you would have to email me, and I'd have to see if I have the parts you need in stock. And if I do, then we email back and forth. We get everything taken care of, and I email you some tracking, and we're good to go. A bit of parts. You did know I want to get those. All the hot racing parts. I saw the bit on parts. You did not want to go. Well, send me an email, Orlando. Blacktop is money. Yeah, I don't want blacktop. I want cement. I want concrete. Oh, really? Enjoy actually. Okay, Craig. I did not know that. Send me a link to that, Craig. I got you on Messenger. The E5 is a drift chassis. Yes. Yep. Yep, the Kong RC Sherp. That's it. King Kong RC. But it's a kit, and it takes 3 motors. What I'm thinking of doing is putting like 2 brush motors. I believe the brush motors on the side work the differentials, and that's what allows it to turn, as your main motor is the drive motor. And for that, I'm thinking about putting one of these axe systems in. I mean, they're sitting around collecting dust. That'd be perfect for that, wouldn't it? Put an axe in there. Yeah. To have that drive and then have like a 1080 or a 1060 running to the motors here. And I believe the way that works is you just simply hook it up with channel 1, and you got reverse and forward, and then you just have one of your motor wires flipped, so one's going forward, one's going backwards. It's where you make the turn, I'm assuming. Honestly, I don't know about that one. I was thinking about it the other night, and I figured it out just before I fell asleep. Do you guys ever do that? You go to bed with something on your mind and you figure it out, then you fall asleep and usually wake up and forget it. Sonic Moto, Merry Christmas from Oakland, bashing Saturday morning, possibly crawling Sunday, Mount Diablo. Man, I hope I get to retire in March so I can go travel and do some of this stuff. I really do. Can you do a comparison between the Hobbywing Castle and Spectrum ESC and motors? Which is better? Well, I can tell you right now, Orlando, Spectrum is usually at the bottom of the list. They do have some decent motors, though. But when you start talking Hobbywing and Castle, they're at the top. Castle is probably your best for bashing, and your best for control is going to be the Hobbywing. And I'm talking about the new V2 systems. Those have got a lot of control, super quiet. But the Castle is, I think, got a little bit more punch. But yeah, Spectrum is usually coggy. It gets the job done though. So that's it. 88 watching and 30 likes. Man, you're right. I see 87 and 42. Navio, I bought the XRT today. Water's good upgrades. Number one thing is to drive it. Drive it and enjoy it. And then what you happen to break, you can upgrade it. There's some big stuff coming out for it, like bulkheads, 12S systems, all kinds of stuff are coming out for that thing. All the X-Max knuckles and hubs work on that. However, Traxxas upgraded the knuckles and hubs to use the larger bearings, so they're actually decent hubs. All I got to say is take it out and drive it. It comes with, I believe, a 2050 gearing. Mine is geared at 2046 and seems to be running pretty good with the stock stuff in it. Order the trucks of fortune. Ordered the trucks of fortune from Vanquish. I have no idea what the trucks of fortune is. Joe Cardasso. You can buy a Beast 1000 from reefsrc.com. That's where you can get you a Beast 1000. And you order it through him. That way you got full warranty in case something comes up. So reefsrc.com is where you get a Beast 1000. Still on about concrete, not doing milling. I don't know. I have to check into milling. I mean, I have not looked into milling at all. But concrete just seems to be what I need, what I've got in my brain. That Sherp is pretty cool. White gearing, get more speed out of my Creighton. Just a larger pinion gear, but when you start gearing that up, it's going to pull a bunch more amps. You're going to have more heat issues, and possibly ESC might not be able to keep up with it. So when you start gearing that thing up to go wild and crazy, it kind of keeps going. As in, you got to keep spending money to power this thing. Then you're going to get into where you need bigger batteries because the current batteries doesn't have enough to do what you need to do. So it's kind of a downhill battle there, but you smile more, if that makes any sense. Bet my brain goes around, thing moving, I lay down. Yeah. You dive into your, once you dive into rice, you're going down in the your bank account. Okay. All the time I do my best at night. Yeah, best thinking at night. Yeah, it really is. This is her son on my mom's computer. Question: do you play with all your RCs, and what is your fastest RC on a shelf? My fastest RC, I believe at this point, is going to be my DBX LE12S. And that's also my most dangerous one. It's about 40 pounds, 5th scale. And it only does about 70 in a grass field. But that's enough to destroy a set of legs. Okay? I don't really have anything that's really fast. You're on a spot with the ESC comparisons. I built an Enduro buggy, put all SCX10 in it. Yep. It's about time I can get it. Oh, you got the mystery box. Okay. Well, that would be awesome to get a whole kit in there. How much was the mystery box, Chainsaw? Okay. Well, Orlando Castle would run you good on that. VP truck on 6 different packages of VP rigs and upgrades, $499. The $650 value guaranteed. Some package of Ultra and Pros in them. I guess I need to go to VP and see what this Trucks of Fortune is. I had no idea. How much does it cost for one of these boxes? $499, $650. Polished slick. CRC, I don't really want a polished slick surface. The guys that run the 1RC and the other on-road, they have like a polished surface on their course, and they don't have any traction. They've got 0 traction. And with me having the dirt track, okay, $500 for that. Okay, well, they're still making money even if you get the Ultra. But and yeah, with me having the dirt track, it'll be so easy to get a light dust on that thing, and then nobody's going to have grip. Because as soon as that polished surface dusts up, it's like you're on ice. So, Nevia, wow, you remember the old Limitless. I actually traded that for a boat, and I gave the boat to my son-in-law for a Christmas present. Yep, so I kind of, I let it go. It wasn't, I liked it because it was like a big 4-wheel drive formula, but I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. Now, if I do get a concrete pad out there, then, well, you know, things will be there. All right, I've certainly got some emails here. Trucks of Fortune is no longer available. I'm good with that. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. Craig sent me this other one here. It looks almost like an old G-Made R1, but with straight axles. Let me see here what you're after here. Yeah, it looks like an old G-Made R1 with old Red Cat Gen 7 axles on this thing. That's kind of what it looks like to me. And we're talking about the Endura wheelbase chassis control climber. So, Craig, I have enough issues with ants around here. The last thing I need to do is feed them sugar. And see, I could totally do some drifting if I had a pad out here. I've got a buddy, he's like right across the street over there, and he has a little drifter thing and all that. And every time I go over there to visit, I want to buy the MST drifter because that seems to be the one to get, right? But then I come home and I think about it and I don't buy it. Silent JD. If you're going to, this is for anybody looking to come to UST. If you have to fly down to USTE, the number one thing you need to look for is a place to stay. And you're probably too late to get a place, in all honesty. Everything gets booked up around there. Everything. You're talking 20 to 30 vendors, 1,500 people coming in and out of there. You kind of need to plan a year ahead. Not saying don't come down. No, I'm not saying that. UST is absolutely fantastic and worth it, but you got to get your lodging. You got to figure out a place to stay before you make the trip, guys. If not, you'll be sleeping in your cars. Which I did that the first year. I had a big Suburban, and I literally used the back of it as a bed. Simple as that. Like Fire Ant Heaven. There's 1.7 Arma Limitless on AC course and spray root beer on it. Gotcha. All right, Devin, I gotcha. Yeah, I bet they're all about that. I'll be honest with you, when I'm on YouTube, I rarely look at RC videos. I do so much videoing with them that, oh man, it's just, man, I find funny comedy stuff is what I look for. All right. I can't even show you my editor right now. I have to keep that down. I mean, it's like that in Connecticut. A TRX 6 hauler. Yeah, that's something I want to do. I want to do a TRX 6 hauler video. Maybe I'll be able to get that tomorrow. I've got a little RC tank, the little one off of like Amazon that everybody had a couple years ago. Everybody had to have it. Well, I was one of the everybody's, and I got one. I want to make a video, just drive it off the bed, and I just got to make sure everything works. I know the hauler works, but the little tank, I got to make sure that works. Darren Cup, what's up? Guys, been staying in Lake City, plenty of room. Guy, how far away is Lake City from there? About an hour? 2 hours? I have no idea. It's about 2 hours for me. What flat roach would you switch? Would you switch a G-Speed out for Phoenix axles? And the G-Speed chassis are actually pretty good, man. I don't know why you would want to change those out. On Boom Racing dual stage foam. Bought some medium from a Frankenstein truck and can't get it out with all the ice we've had lately. When I ran those, I guess about a year or so ago, they seemed to be fine. The red part, the inner part was like a neoprene. No, not a neoprene. It was almost like a solid rubber, you know, around there. Like a urethane. And it seemed like it did fine. They add a little bit of weight to them, so you had that and everything like that. So they seem like decent foams. Wow, Nick. So you got the fire team, and then you fully M2C5'd it for Christmas. Wow, that got expensive quick. Joe Cardosa, how do you like the Kraton S? Kraton S is a smooth running truck. It really is. It handles decently. Could use a little more turn in on it, but it's such a big vehicle that it's actually fun. How about an hour and a half? Already got a room at Hilton. Nice, about an hour and a half. Okay. So there has to be something closer. Justin Jacoby, thank you, buddy. The only chassis I will swap out, Brazen Scale Alt Pro. I've got the high-low somewhere over here. That one right there is the high-low. And I've got to show you guys something here. Let's see if I can find this text message. Jim sent me a couple pictures. Oh, I can't show you that one. All right, so I run the high-low in Class 2 Pro, okay? And it turned out to be a clean run, 0 gates. So all I had was time. And I came in with a 1313, okay? Then I ran in Class 3, which was the exact same courses. The exact same courses. Good old Superlight SV1, that guy right there. And let me show you the score here. 1031. So pretty much Superlight SV1 put a beat down on the Brazen Scale truck. It legit did. By almost 3 minutes faster. It just, I could not believe it. I think maybe because it was, as we're moving around there, like the Brazen Scale and the other trucks I've got, they are good in the rocks, but when you get out there where we run at the Barbarian, there's a lot of distance back there. You're on dirt and all that stuff, and I think the suspension for Superlight is actually better for the dirt and stuff. I mean, it run that stuff like it wasn't even there. I mean, it really ran that stuff, and I mean, it was a clean win. SV1. The old ancient Superlight just put a beat down on the high-low. Really. So, scam. Well, it's just to be a ripoff. Who's going to be a ripoff here? Gainesville, possibly. This fire prep is insane. It'll make my car stick to the wall. Tire prep. Likewise, I got issues. Fire team was on sale. I was an awesome chassis. Well, I have a buddy of mine that runs one, and it's awesome. Where is the Vidavon Rift? Right there. I have. These are going up tomorrow, actually. I told him I would put these videos up tomorrow. You guys want to see this? It's got a new chassis on it. Make sure there's nothing in there. All right. Breaks every time you use it. How are you breaking your fire team? Mine has been bulletproof. Granted, I haven't run it in 8 months, but still. This is up tomorrow, guys. This right here. This is by Jacob Salaba. He built the chassis. Now, this is a prototype chassis. There's a few adjustments that we're going to make to this thing, okay? And it's dealing with suspension, travel, and stuff like that. But when this thing gets done, I might be carrying a few of these chassis on the website, and you will be able to buy them. They will be known as the Exo B1. You know, I have the Exo 1 crawler. It's Exo Bouncer 1. So this is going to be pretty darn neat, guys. So there's all the Vidavon stuff, and I really like these tires by Proline too. Really like these tires. They got the squid inserts in there. But anyways, yep, that is something that we're working on. That is kind of a prototype. And when we get this thing done, you will be able to purchase this chassis if you want this. It looks cool. It's like a chop top looking thing. So it's actually pretty bad to the bone. But anyways, going to be a few adjustments to this thing, and it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. Man, mine's done backflips, front flips, and all kinds of stuff. It's basically a stretched out Creighton. Trying to figure out what builds I want to do. Yellow jackets, no idea. Do you think the overdrive have anything to do with it? Difference of runtime? I have no idea, Mike. I have no idea, but I know on Superlight SV1, it just has overdrive in the front. So there's less overdrive overall on Superlight than what there is on the other one. Center diff locked up. I have not had to open the diffs on mine at all, Rob G. Italian XL or Creighton XL on the fence. The 6S trucks are going to have the same diffs as the Fire Team. Holy cow, that's ugly. You don't like it, Rob? Man, it's kind of a chop top thing, man. I have those tires on my riffs too. They are nice tires. Nick Gray drove my buddy's Creighton XL. What is it? Creighton XL? You talking about the fifth scale Creighton? That 8S? Is that what you're talking about? Because I don't know what you mean about XL. Oh, extra long when you put the long chassis on it. Okay, never mind. I get it now. I had to think about that one for a second. Yeah, it runs pretty good. You guys, I got 2 videos going to come up tomorrow of it. One is where I put everything together and do a little table test with it, and then the actual drive video. I want to try to start doing that. So I want to try to get my format, especially when I retire in March, to go to 2 videos per day steady. And if it's a video like that right there, then you'll get the assembly video and then you'll get the drive video all in the same day. Because trying to do an assembly and the drive together, I have to compromise on a whole lot of stuff. So I kind of want to show a little more of the assembly. I'll set up things a little bit different with some cameras to really get in there to show more of that, because the tech is where it's at for me. I really like the tech of it. I want to show you guys as much as I know about these things, how to assemble them and this and that, but trying to get everything, because if not, you're looking at a 30-minute video, and that's just too long, way too long of a video. You know, I just want to keep everything down. So I'm thinking a 2-video format. And when I don't have a tech install or something like that to do, then what I'll do is I'll just do some simple drive videos, kind of like a December drive all. I'm thinking about calling it the retirement drive all, the RDA. But and if I've got like 90 vehicles or 100 vehicles, I could literally drive one each day, like say the 5 a.m. a simple drive, and then have a feature video at like noon or something, Eastern time, and and not repeat the same vehicle for over 3 months. That's crazy. It would also make sure I keep all my vehicles running. All right, let me see here. Perfect passer from Raz Sheffrin. I was a smaller Servo. I like the mold. Do you still have the SCX6 Jeep? Sammy, I have the chassis sitting over there, but that turned into the SCX6 Bouncer with the chassis I got from Travis Vance. Yep, I got you. I got you, Kurt. Yep, I like the Perfect Pass Servo. And retail price on that chassis. I'm not exactly sure what the final price is going to be just yet. Probably going to be around the same price as others. However, when we get this thing ironed out, it should be phenomenal. Like where it sits should be the beginning of the suspension cycle. So it's going to come down, in, and up. So it's going to be phenomenal. I'm telling you guys. May end up trying to set it up to where it can also put like leading arms up front as well, because I know some of the guys like to really stretch them out and have leading and trailing arms. So I do not have any of the Raz servos. See that built mini Capra, got rear axles. Yeah, did you see my little mini Capra today? I put that up this morning. The RC looks red and tacky. Yeah, Rob, I'm probably close to 100. If I don't have 100 now, probably by March I will. I mean, yeah. But I'm just hoping for Mjolnir and Optimus. Yes, RC Daily, Mjolnir and Optimus. That's going to take me back a couple, but that's going to happen. Oh, that's great, Joe. Retire and do 2 videos. Justin, I think I'm going to be able to do that. The thing is, I've been off the last few weeks. You know, vacation and playing sick. Hopefully nobody from work is watching this live. Besides, we're 45 minutes into it. Nobody watches this long anyway. But anyways, and I've been able to put up quite a few videos. You know, I've been able to catch up on a lot of things, but there's still a lot of stuff I haven't been able to get caught up on. And I'm not going to kid you, almost every night is still 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning, either through editing or setting up for tomorrow. It's just, I think I'm retiring to work more, if that makes any sense. But the thing about it is, when you're at a job, you make, this is your pay, say $20. That's what you're going to make. That's it. No more, no less. You can work more there, more hours, and try to pick up some overtime, but that's it. Online, like with this YouTube right here, with the affiliates, the website that's about to come up, there is nothing set in stone on there. There is no top. There is no limit to what I can make, but there's no bottom either. So it's kind of one of those risky things, you know. It's when March comes around and my insurance gets changed over to where I'm no longer working for insurance. That's the number one reason. That's the reason I'm working right now, is for insurance purposes. When that comes around, I don't know if I'll have, how do I say this politely? I don't know if I'll have the testicular fortitude to actually put in my resignation. I think I will. In 3 months, we'll find out. And trust me, you guys will see it. But I am really trying to do this. When it comes to bouncers, Tim Cameron. Oh, man, Timmy Cameron, yes. Bouncers are IFS. Yep, they are. I know he did the IFS on one, and then he took it off because it didn't feel right or felt unfair. And then everybody else started doing the IFS, so now is he IFS this year, or was he solid axle this year? I'm not sure. Last video I saw of him, I believe he was on solid axle. Rob RC got a Typhon 3S today. Great little car, buddy. Chucks is here. What's up? Love the Fusion SC video. Mine about 3 weeks ago. Seemed like a good deal. Yeah, it really is. Great setup. What is a good steering servo for the X-Max? Man, I got a Raw 500 in one of them. I got stock servo in another one. And then Big Red up there has a Beast 1000. So I kind of use all kinds of servos. But the Raw 500 and the Power Hobby 729 are really good servos in my opinion. If you really want to throw down, you can get the Pro Modeler. I believe they still have that adapter to go in there. But that's about $300 and something for that setup. Definitely. Do you have Kaz F3 right there? Do I have any Vidavant upgrades for the Max Creighton? I'm assuming you're talking about X-Max and the Creighton. I think I have some X-Max stuff in there. I have that. You talking about Creighton 6S or Max 4S? Need a little bit more details on this one, buddy. If I'm here full on RC, I got you, bud. I know I'll shop at 5 what you need. Now, Chuck, when I do this, or for the next few months, I got to work on getting things paid off and all that. So I'm probably just going to do special orders from Vidavon and maybe some small restocking stuff. But that's going to be about it. And then once I get everything taken care of where I'm ready to go, then I'll do a full restocking. But I've got a bunch of Vidavon stuff in there. Got wheels, SCX. I believe I got a few SCX 6 wheels in there, 2.2s, 1.9s. So I've got quite a bit in there. Okay, I know he went IFS and then he went back solid. Then he had a year where he borrowed a buggy because he didn't have his done. But anyway, that dude builds the best. If I ever strike it rich, I'll either get a buggy built by Tim if he does them in like that, or I'll go with a busted knuckle buggy. Busted knuckle, man. I saw some of their videos. They set their stuff up. You get a booklet with your part numbers and everything in it. So Busted Knuckles got it going on, man. All right, just the Max and the 6S. I got some 6S Creighton bulkheads. I've got some of those in there. I've got knuckles and hubs for the Creighton. I don't have anything for the Max in there right now, but I do have some stuff for that. Send me an email, exocagedrc@yahoo.com, and at that point, we can work on it, get you fixed up. Busted Knuckles, no, yeah, they are awesome, man. Max for us, great 6S. Yep, I do got some stuff. I know I've got diff cups for the non-EXB. I've got the internal spider gears for the non-EXB, front knuckles, front rear hubs. I don't think I've got a bell crank in there, but anyway, I can look and see what you got. I'll let you get a Fabin 801 crawler chassis. I haven't seen that one. So yeah, F3, send me a message in. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate that. All right, guy. Catch you later, buddy. Man. Square Body Customs. All right. Yep, definitely got some emails to check out. So, let's see. I've got something to show you guys, but I can't show it to you. But anyway, oh, I am messing around with a drone now. I am messing around with this. This I can. If you notice, there's some dirt on the blades. Let's just say a couple of my landings weren't so good. But this is by Snaptane, and actually has a pretty good flight to it. So I got some video, got some stuff, tried to get up and get a nice aerial of it. I've got another Snaptane drone. This one doesn't have the GPS hold on it. The other one does. So what I need to do is get the other one going and then set that camera straight down so I can get a nice aerial shot of the track. I got a little one here in which you guys will see that video hopefully soon. I got some more editing to do with that. And that one I was actually setting up. I'll show you. I had a phone on a hat. It was like stuck on a hat bill like this. And then I had the other phone, which is the phone I'm using for the live stream, linked to the drone to get the footage. It came through like 14.68 frames per second. So, yeah. That was going through the Wi-Fi to the phone, saving directly to the phone. If I had the little card in here, it would be a lot better off. But I didn't have the card in there. Steve D, what am I retiring from doing? Being a mechanic for 25 years. So, been there for literally 25 years. And it's time to let that go. I built 20-ish baby lizards with snowmobile motors. 20-ish baby lizards with snowmobile motors. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, they are printed pieces and just sheet metal. Just aluminum sheet metal I built and made sliders for them. And they're just glued on with E6000. Simple, easy. It allows me to move them in and out of the stands like that. Adjust them around, move them, and all that stuff. Hey, if you can get to the Plex and bring your drone, let's do it. Now, this one right here will do flips. It will do a flip. Nick Daniels, what's up? Dive bomb. It did a couple of them. One of them on the transmitter, it's got a button right up there, the speed button. You push that and you go from 1, 2, and 3 as far as speeds go. If you hold it, it shuts it off. And I didn't realize it. I had the phone up on here like that, clipped. And I didn't realize it, but I had my finger on the thing and I turned it off. Literally turned right on down. It landed on the track, so it landed in soft sand. So nothing actually broke. It's still forever. And it runs on a little 1S battery. It comes with 3 batteries in it. So a 1S battery is all that thing flies on. And it's actually pretty neat. I mean, it really is. It makes me want to get my other one out with a GPS and all on it. If I can get the GPS to actually work. It's really hard to get the GPS to work on that one. That one is, hold up a second. I'll show you. That is this one right here, which is another Snaptane. But this one actually has the gimbal and all on it. So a much better camera setup on this one. And this one, when I get it, I really need to power this thing up. But anyway, this one right here will sit here and hold, with the GPS and all that. But anyway, now the flight time on this is a lot less than on this one. This one flies a lot longer than what this one does. This one has a bigger battery. It just simply takes more. They've got like the same motor system on there. But anyway, I'm not a big drone guy, but it's part of the hobby and I wanted to try it. So you guys will see it. Also, I messed up with this one and I took it off inside my room. Yeah, you'll see that too. All right, let me see. I've heard people say that Spectrum is Hobby Wing. Any truth to that? Spectrum is made by Hobby Wing. Yes, there is truth to that. It is their own thing, but it is made by Hobby Wing. This is why you can use a lot of Hobby Wing programmers on Spectrum ESCs. Nice to, that would be nice above the track. Yeah, but this one right here doesn't have a GPS, so it'll drift with the wind. This one does. So maybe I'll get this set up with the card in it, and actually get something. I don't know, something. Currently working on my Ecto, just getting ready to put a whooping. Man, RC Daily, it's awesome that you got some guys out there doing that, man. Go get them. Alex manufacturer building new cars. Man, I've been at King Edward Cigars is where I've been at for 25 years. Did you have Phantom 4 Pro? Wish I lived closer. Yeah. If all you guys were like right down the street, man, whew, that track would need a lot of work every day. Dexter Malone, what's up, buddy? Get a GGI Mini Pro. Maybe if I retire and I get more time to do that. I mean, I've got 2 planes that I haven't flown in. Heck, I haven't flown in over a year. One is a crack yak. I forget the name of it. It's a 3D plane. I've got a DX6 radio, and the other is just a little trainer plane, a little floaty plane, a little 1S plane. But, I mean, good little planes. I just haven't had the time to do it. Working and then coming home and then taking care of orders and videos, editing, and all that stuff. It takes so much time. Chuck's RC Habit. Raminator update, ready to sell it yet. It still needs the rear diff put in it, and I haven't even opened it up to see what's up with the front. I'm not sure if it's gear inside the diff or what up front, but anyway, I mean, everything's for sale, but it's going to cost you way too much money. Way too much. Because I've got way too much in. I've got about $8,000 in that thing. So, yeah, you'd have to get a loan. Then again, I don't know. You might be a billionaire sitting back there, ready to throw down. 1/10 for the servo on axle. Yeah, Eric's RC Garage. Yeah, 1/10. They have a lot of nice mounts. Earlier, website. Will your car... Cody Gamer. My website will be exocagedrc.com. And I'm not affiliated with RC Mad Labs. We're going to get Vidifon stuff. Dexter Malone, send me an email, exocagedrc@yahoo.com. If I have what you need, I can ship it to you tomorrow. Because as soon as we finish this up here in just a little while, I'll probably let it run till 8:30. Send me an email, let me know what you need. If I have what you need, it ships tomorrow. But anyways, what do you think of the hard body lease sprung rigs in the crawler world? I think they're awesome. They're great scale trucks. I think they are. Are they competition? If you have a class for that style vehicle, absolutely. But if if you're competing against coil spring, link suspensions, you're going to have a hard time unless you're a really, really good driver. You thought about monster truck racing events at your dirt complex? Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely doing monster truck racing. And if I get the concrete pad, well, I then have an area to actually run that. I mean, granted, the bodies will get kind of crunched, but I'd have so much more flexibility if I actually had the pad. I go dirt racing, on-road racing. We could do tug of war out there. When we're doing the dirt race and not doing the on-road race, that's a pit area. They can put their tables up, set their canopies up, and do all kinds of stuff there. Monster truck, monster jam style racing. We got that, like what you're talking about. On-road racing, 1RC, all that stuff. Now, granted, I've got to figure out this RC Scoring Pro. I got to get that figured out and all that before we can do any of that. But anyway, that comes with time. I'll get that figured out. That way, I can run races. And if I can run races, I mean, heck, Friday night racing, I could get some lights out here. We could do it. $8,500 for a pad of concrete. But first, before I do that, I got to finish the backyard area. The back area, you guys, I don't show this very often. Well, if you watch the channel, when you see when I hit that dirt pile in the back, the black dirt pile, and launch it up, that whole area is low. So I got to bring all that area up at least 1.5 feet or so. And I got to get some pipe put in there so I can have water drainage. Everything goes to that area, so I've got to have that set up. But I want to finish that corner out. And then what I was thinking about doing on that is something I could do with the 30x60 as well for on-road, is what I would call, and I'm sure there's a proper term for this, and I'm sure you guys will tell me, a hairpin oval. It's just simply a line or a piece of pipe, and all you got to do is get around it. Just that's it. We could do it on dirt back there. Man, they could raise so much sand back there. Just rip and rip and rip. That thing will be awesome. But it's just one of them things I'd like to do. I got big plans, guys. Big plans. All for this big pile of dirt behind me. That's it. All right, let me get back to some questions here. That's your way for winter, full-time RVer in Arizona right now. Full-time RVer in Arizona. Oh, man, bust nut. Dude, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, you guys are welcome. You thought about monster truck. Yep. So let me paying a loan for two $392 Wranglers right now. Oh, man. Yeah, Justin, I got quite a bit going on, buddy. Let's see that email. Um, Sledge gears. I don't have any sledge gears in stock right now, but it's pinned at the top. Exocaged RC at yahoo.com. It's pinned right there. Might actually be able to click that. I'm not sure, or tap on it. Actually, it's fast with shipping, guys. Several things, you know. Yeah, if I have it in stock, man, it goes quick. Cut some trails too. As far as my property goes, I've got full access to the neighbor's property to the side. I could totally cut trails. She's told me to do whatever I want back there. But the thing is, I don't know if I want to go doing that. Do you have any dirt oval track racing? When I get this back corner taken care of, I'll have some kind of a hairpin oval. Ah, Daxter, you're it, buddy. Woohoo! Stony Driver has just bought a UTR. UTR? What's a UDR? Raw 500 or Power Hobby 729. Marcus Landry, what's up, buddy? Jason Sexton, I think I see it now. 1.8 Sprint Nitro cars are so much fun. Clay Oval is the way to go. And we have a Clay Oval that's just north of us. Trying to think of the name of it. Callahan track. And they do carts and all that stuff. So, yeah, they have an off-road track and all that, clay and everything. Stony Drives. Yeah, do the Raw 500 in there or the Power Hobby 729. You see the Michigan get taken down. What happened to the Michigan? I did not. I did not see that one. I said, man, will you ever review a Yeti, or what do you think about them? I've had a Yeti in the past, and honestly, I didn't really care for it too much. I pretty much sold it off as fast as I got it. All right, cool deal, Justin. Cool. More than likely a lawsuit from Jeep. Oh, really? I wonder if the videos can even be shown on YouTube then for everybody that got that. Dexter. It's linked right at the top. The pin. It's Exocaged RC at yahoo.com. More than likely a lawsuit. You know, taken down because Jeep sent out a cease and desist order. You know, people are very businesses. They do this all the time. Everybody gets on the tracks this for the whole ARMA thing, but businesses defend their trademarks and their patents. It happens every day in every industry. That's just business. And if you have the patent for it, whether you created it or not, it's on you. You've got it. You know, it's just kind of the way it is. Trademark problems. There you go. You see the new Copo 632. I have not seen that one yet. Yeah, I've seen that about Jeep too. Way is he better? Let's see adventure. I have a fast eddy bearings in my no prep car. What's a good ESC motor for the axial rift? A lot of guys like the Castle with the 2400 kV Castle. I believe it's the 1515 size motor. I believe it is. A lot of people like that combo in there. It's a good combo. Buy it, bolt it in. I believe you got to shave a little bit of the skid out to make it fit. So the motor's a little bit larger than stock, but people make it fit all the time. If you don't protect it, you lose it. That's it. 500 RC. Chuck's RC, you got that right. When it comes to licensing and all that stuff, yeah, you pay for that in your RC. But if you want a beautiful scale truck, you're going to pay for the real thing. If not, you'll end up something like the base camp there, which is like a mix of what, 4 different trucks? You know? Base camp body is kind of bleh. And I wish I would have got a different color. That green's just kind of horrible too, but anyway. Caden, the issue I was having with the Yeti was just bad handling. Other than that, it seemed to be okay. Want to upgrade my tools, but not sure what to go for. Your tools? Righty? I use this by Helios all the time. I've also got some of my own stuff on the website. And I've been using the 8mm driver quite a bit. You guys can see, hopefully you guys can see it on there. You guys can't see it, a little bit right there. Yeah, I'm kind of working on some of my own stuff, so I'm testing it out, getting it all figured out. But like this setup right here, this is an 8mm, then it's got a 7mm for normal nuts, 5.5 for smaller nuts, and then if you got really small nuts, it's got a 4.0 right here. So these will fit any nut you got in the RC world. I don't have one for the 17mm though. Jeez, that's horrible. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I have an Exocaged forum. We're going to search answers on Google. Well, the website is actually man, y'all messed me up. A Shopify website. So the parts and pieces will show up in Google searches. So it will get that. And I've also got on the website over to the side of it all my affiliates. So if you guys need to go A-Main or something like that, you can go to the website, click that, and go check out. That helps me. You know, that's an affiliate. That helps out. I got the Fusion instrument capper. I just shaved the link mount. Yep, got you there. I hate the base camp body, but I love it. Move the link up a hole. Yep. The gentleman was referring to the 2023 Camaro Capo. Okay, I have not seen that one. The site launched the 1st. The site is going to go up on the 1st. Yes. For channel members, they actually have the password and everything. They can actually check it out. It's bad but funny. 17mm calls for a ratchet. Yeah, I've got my own T-handle I built for that. How much you want for your nuts? $12 there, bust nut. That's you're killing me. Let me show your channel. Man, oh man, it's just kind of crazy. But anyway, the nut drivers are good. I've got a different set of hex wrenches on there as well. A little pinion puller. Hopefully those holds up. Sticker packs. Little scale banners are on there as well. And then a bunch of Vidavon parts and pieces. And I'm also going to be a seller for steady foams, the SEX6 steady foams. I've got some of those in there. So I'll get those put on there, listed. Probably a few things from Reefs. I did get a couple 299s and a couple raw 500s the other day. So I've got those to put on the website. So I'll be able to sell those. And I guess radios. I've got a bunch of radios on there. Takeout radios, Spectrum, all kinds of radios. And I'm pretty sure my prices are cheap on those. I'm pretty sure. Oh, as far as like tool like that goes, I use this almost every day. Every single day. I mean, all the time. And then I've got these right here. This is a 17mm driver I got off of, I think I found it on eBay. And a 24mm driver as well for the larger vehicles. So I got those. That works out pretty good for me. And I painted them like red so I could actually see the darn things if they happen to fall off. So, favorite RC toilet room. Steady foam draws rhythm and the Swampers and the SCX6. Yeah, buddy. Mostly hex drivers. Yep. So, all right, we got about 15 minutes, and I'm going to get working on some emails that I've got to take care of here. So I've definitely got some emails I need to look at. But 15 minutes. What have you guys got? I've also got, did you guys see the X-Max video put up about noontime with the RC Mad Labs? Well, I've got some more stuff here, like for the Max 4S. Basically the same setup for that one, because that one likes to pop bodies as well. And then I've got this for the XRT. And I got the armored one because that chassis, I think these could actually hit the ground on that one. So I figured I'd give them a shot, see how they work out. Armored actually has like a braid on it. So hopefully that'll hold up. But anyway, not having to go and get your X-Max body because you cartwheeled it in a field is kind of a nice thing. And I was able to knock the body loose. I think the front one knocked loose, but I don't know why that body was not falling off on its own. That body usually falls off on its own like every day or every time I drive it. A simple little tap. But that thing was actually stuck on there pretty good for this test, even without the whole thing on it, you know? When are you going to do Fling King SET tires? Yeah, you keep mentioning that too. Maybe I'll put them on. Well, no, I could possibly put them on the two-wheel drive Losi. That's a 12 millimeter hex because the Armacentin is a 14 millimeter hex. Reefs 444 or Raw 500 for a weighted ecto. Joshua, if I were you, I would look at the 777, which is a direct power servo. If you're running 4S, then look at the 888. The reason is, I mean, those two servos there are good. The Raw 500's got a much better driveline in it than what the 444 has. But now the 500 is fast. If you're into jiggling the tires and all that, the 500 might be perfect for you. For me, I'd probably go with the 777, which I've got in quite a few of my vehicles, or the 888. So, yeah, I was kind of rough on that. That's not my typical way to drive major roads. That's not my typical way to intentionally land on the roof like that. Temperatures were probably around 55, 60 degrees outside for that one. So, yeah, that's not my typical drive. RC Mad Labs right there. If you guys have any questions for these things right here, post them up. He can get you taken care of. So, I've also got the 5 millimeter chassis for the Creighton 4S. I haven't got that put on there yet, but soon. Buddy, it's shorts and flip-flop weather here in Florida almost all year long. 2.2. Yep, I've got the Fling King. I think I've got every version of Fling King made for the buggy and everything. Justin, I hope they're good quality. The 5 millimeter chassis is... oh, I messed up. I just did something here. Okay. This frame, get back to that. The 5 millimeter chassis is RC Mad Labs. Yep, South Florida, RC Mad Labs. He's here, right there. So talk to him about that. He's got everything. Yeah, sorry about that. But what other mods are you going to do to the Creighton 4S? Honestly, I don't know that it needs a whole lot of stuff. I think I've got a few Vidivon pieces in there, but I believe they're for the V1. So honestly, I'm not sure if they'll even fit the V2. Maybe the rear hubs, maybe the front C hubs or carriers or something. I'm not sure, but there is a difference between the two. And I've heard a lot of negativity about the V1s, that they just don't hold up very well at all. But I guess I was lucky enough to hold out and not get the V1 this time. Usually when something comes out new, you know, I gotta have it, you know. Orlando, do I do anything with 1/8 race buggies? Yes, I do. I have a Techno EB 48.2. Yes, an older buggy. I've got the Typhon 6S, and I have a Radix 6. So I've got 3 1/8 scale e-buggies. Okay. Now, my Ecto is current. I still don't have my Ecto back. They've had it for months. They're working on getting a carbon bolt-on chassis for the Ecto, and still haven't got anything. Michael Egger, does the Fusion SE in my Capra? You have to trim the link mount, but a guy posted earlier right here that he was able to make it fit. So you'll have to trim the link mount a little bit, but supposedly it does fit. Yeah, the 5mm smooth. There we go. Yeah, now when I did the 3mm one, it feels like it's more stable being down at the bottom of the chassis. So I'm assuming the 5mm is going to be even better. I need a transmitter and receiver for my Losi 5T. Justin, buddy, if you look at most of my videos, down in the description, there's a link for a FlySky GT5. Man, I've got 4 of these radios, and 3 of them are pretty much full. Receivers are about 20 bucks a receiver. I buy my receivers 4 at a time. So it's literally 80 bucks or so. But yeah, I absolutely love that transmitter. Let me get you one. Like this right here, GT5. So, but anyway, yeah, absolute awesome. Great ergonomics for my one-handed driving with that adapter on there. And it just drives so well. I mean, really. The best gyro on the market, in my opinion. If I could get these from the manufacturer dirt cheap, I would sell these on the website. Really. In fact, FlySky actually contacted me about testing their 7PX or whatever it was radio. And I said, look, I'll test your radio. I'll show it on the channel. But you got to send me, along with the radio, 8 GT5 receivers. And they've not responded at all. I guess the GT5 receivers was just too much for them, I guess. But anyways, that was what I responded with on that one. And I haven't heard anything back. I'm going to Traxxas hauler, hobbying 550 axe to use stock pinion gear. On the 550 axes, you cannot use the stock pinion gear because the 550 motors have a 5mm bore or 5mm shaft. So you can get a 5mm bore pinion gear. I think they go as low as 11 tooth, which is actually the stock ratio. But you can make a 12 tooth work in there perfectly fine as well. Vader skin and capper. Yep, the Vader skid. Fusion Pro on the revolver. Does the external moving components get hit or debris in it? Now, on the revolver style motor, you got to make sure all your wires are not hitting it. If the wires are hitting it, it can catch the wires and cause a major catastrophe. So you got to be careful of that. So make sure it's clear. If you're going to be in the mud and in the nasty and all that, don't use an outrunner because it's wide open, basically. So use a sealed can motor if you're going to be in the mud and nasty stuff like that. Graham, I use a 3K carbon from the jungle site to make flat carbon parts. Also carbon on halo pipe. Okay. SO Florida 8. Do it. I have many videos beating the crap out of my Max V1 and V2 without anything breaking other than the crap Servo V1, V2 or tanks. Oh, I agree. I agree, Tom. The Maxes are tough vehicles. I think people are breaking the bulkheads when they land wrong, like at skate parks. Luckily, I don't have a skate park. And I say luckily because if I did, I'd probably be replacing more parts than what I want to. Because I would hit them things. Just like Kevin. Believe me, I would. So, but thank goodness I don't have a skate park. And thank goodness my dirt back there is soft. X-Max, wide or standard? Any recommendation for steering links? Okay, personally, stock for stock, I'd go with the wide X-Max. If you're looking at buying an X-Max and you want the wide one, just get the XRT and be done with it. But the standard one, I think maybe a little bit stronger because there's less leverage against the arm hinge pins at the chassis. My big red one up there, because it's so heavy, I went with normal width on that one. The black one, like you guys saw today on the Mad Labs video, that was actually a wide kit on that one. So the wide kit really makes a world of difference when it comes to handling and all that. It really does. But the XRT outhandles the X-Max by a lot. Daniel Bozeman, well, you got to get out here, buddy. I can't bring the track to you. Yes, I've seen your excellent video with a body mount kit on it. 8PX. Okay. Yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, they never got back with me. Yeah, I got you. South Florida. How have you not seen a TRX 4 Bronco? Actually, I think that video is up for channel members. I put that into my TRX4, my TRX4 Sportish. Yes, that video is actually in my videos for the channel members. If you become a channel member, it's $2 a month, or $1.99, or $4.99, or $9.99, or $24.99 if you really got the big bucks. But and it's a recurring monthly fee. You got to do it on a laptop, from what I understand, or a computer. And at that point, like I put four more videos up this morning for channel members, and you might get 6 hours to watch a video. If it's going to be hot and fresh on the market, I've got to get it quick. But sometimes you may get a week to look at these videos, and there's no ads on them. I don't put any ads on them. YouTube can put ads on these things. Even non-monetized channels can have ads, and that's from YouTube. They want their money. So, but anyway, so long as they're up for channel members, and then you go to the channel, you scroll down, and you can actually look at it. Let me see if I can actually, let me see here. Go to my channel, see if I can find this. Videos. Yeah, let me see. Stinger, Fusion, Jacob's Chopper, Fusion. Yeah, right here. Look at this right here. Oh, Rob G, you're a member. Check this out. So these are the normal videos right here, right? As you scroll down, you get the members only videos. Now, these generally don't have a thumbnail yet. They generally don't have a description. They don't have any of that, because I've got to get those put on when I generally put them up. You can see the bouncer right there. So, yeah. And those are what I put up for channel members this morning. I believe it was all this morning. So when I have vehicles in stock or videos in stock, they're almost always available to the channel members. So let me see. I've got the Stinger shocks, brushless Stinger, Fusion SE, and the TRX4 Sportish, brushless whole shot, Jacob's Chopper. That's kind of what I'm calling it, Chopper. And then the Fusion SE and the Exo1. So apparently I haven't uploaded the actual drive video for the Chopper yet. Let me see here. Yeah, I got to upload that one. But anyways, yeah, Chuck's RC, if you have premium, you shouldn't have ads. That is correct. Google have Exoblade in Florida. Yeah, if you're in the Northeast Florida area, you can just search for oh, Chuck's a platinum member, dude. Thank you. Yeah, we got Rob G, bronze member, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're in the area and you search RC parks near me, you'll get the park. It's called the Exoplex, and actually have some reviews on it and everything. So you will get that. Okay, so it does come straight from the phone. Extra content, 101 plus member lives and other benefits. Yeah, I hopefully to do more member lives, and I need to do another giveaway. But well, as for the Capper 19, I just did a quick run Fusion Pro 2300, trimmed quite a bit. Yep, got you there. Great GT5 transmitter, you got it. I can't do YouTube normal anymore. Man, I'm on premium myself, and it's worth it. If you have like a playlist and you're driving a long distance, like I'll be driving on Thursday, man, it kind of stinks. You're trying to listen to your music, whatever it happens to be, and an ad pops up. You're like, ugh, I was just getting into the groove of it, running about 110, but nah, I drive a Hyundai. Let me see. No problem. Endo's RC did a bunch of work to my Slash today. Just need some longer rod ends for the steering link. Yeah, they've got the longer 4mm ones. I believe the Jado ends are what they're called. Racing season. Where am I heading to Thursday? Well, Thursday evening, I'm actually heading towards Ackworth, Georgia. So that's where I'll be at Thursday night in Ackworth. Friday, I think I've got some time Friday. Saturday, Sunday. I didn't go up in Atlanta on for Christmas because of all the icing and all that. So I'm going up now for the New Year's thing. No ads for YouTube music. Yep, YouTube music. Premium YouTube as well. I like it. Premium, I love it actually. You get a lot of stuff including music. Yeah. Now, as far as the premium goes, say YouTube pays on per 1,000 views, okay? Let's just say your RPM, or I forget the term for that. I know cost per milli, say, is $10, and your real per milli, whatever it is like $5, okay? YouTube takes their cut. Believe me, they take their cut right off the top. But say you would get $5 for 1,000 views, right? Well, if everybody, and that's with people, watching the ads or, trying to skip out of them, but missing and actually clicking them by accident. Yeah, that helps us out. So if you find a YouTube channel you like, let the ad play for 30 seconds. Good to go. But like the YouTube members, say that $5, let's just say it goes to about maybe 5 or 6 cents. So we still get a little bit off the premium, but it's less than 1%. I mean, like, really, it's way, way, way small. Miguel Aguirre, are you going to the scale truck event in Florida end of February? Absolutely. I have not missed one. That is the USTE, Ultimate Scale Truck Expo. Yeah, I'm a sponsor and a vendor, and I cover the event. It's a busy weekend. I will have a booth there and everything. Ads are annoying, Chainsaw. I agree, but that's being monetized is a lot of the reasons why we as creators spend so much time. I mean, in the RC hobby, I love the hobby. Crawlers, bashers, racers. I mean, it's phenomenal at the different styles and things that you can do with it. But, in the end, if you can make $1 at it, that's where it's at. And if there was no monetization on the YouTube platform, a lot of the videos that you like and you watch, a lot of your creators, they wouldn't be here. I mean, it's just being honest with you guys, Just barely missed a live. Yep, got a Gen 8 SCX 24 and a Tamiya Neo Scorcher. Nice, Cheeseburger. Hello, how are you? I'm French. I'm happy. Hello, Ludovic. I'm American, and I'm doing okay. Videos are totally worth $5 a month all along. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, Turtle RC. How do you keep from getting burned out? How do I keep from getting burned out? There's so much to do. There's so many things, so many different ways. New motors come out like the SE. I've also got this servo right here to test in something, which is a 60 kg servo right here by Flash Hobby. So I've got that. I've got to put into something. I've got this motor right here by Power Hobby, 13 turn 5-slot quick run. So this will go into something. I mean, and I enjoy seeing the differences. I mean, can I make something run smoother? Can I make something run stronger? I enjoy the mechanics of it. I guess I've been a mechanic my whole life. I remember, and Bustnut, he always lived across the street from me. My stepbrother, I think. He could be my real brother. I'm not really sure. But but anyways, yeah, I've been wrenching on stuff my whole life, so this is kind of thing. And my into the RC world, I was real trucks. I built a real truck, up there when you're in the seat driving the thing, So been up in the mountains, done that with a big cab truck that I built. So I guess mechanics and tech is just something that I'm interested in. And I have not hit the point to where I'm bored with the hobby yet. I have not hit that point. I'll be there for sure. Missing Friday this year. Not scramble, but Friday night show. God, nice. Really dug the X-Max body hooker. What an easy fit. Yeah, it's easy and it's cheap. I'm burned out from actually having to wake up early and go into work. That's what I'm burned out from. Sammy got some treats. Hard to get burned out when you absolutely love what you're doing. You got it, Tom. And there's so many things. And just so you guys do know, I don't video everything. Sometimes I will get out there with a buddy or two. Like today, we were testing out the new the MyLap system and all that. Started running laps, then it was counting off the laps. I took my speakers out there, got the PA set up. Didn't video any of it. Well, I was just learning how to use the system. But still, we get out there and we drive and just run laps. No video. It's just, yeah, I enjoy it. I work nights, so I won't be up when you're doing these videos, or I wouldn't be a member. Thank you, Justin. Or I wouldn't be a member. I work nights, so I won't be up when you're doing these videos. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. No, but not. How do you get to the point where manufacturers sending you things to try? I know it's views and other things for the most part. At this point, a lot of them reach out to me. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can find one of them here. I just want to show you guys. 98% of these, I don't even return the emails. I seriously just don't even return the emails. Because a lot of them are spam. Okay. All right. Ooh, my event link went. Sweet. All right. Okay. Invitation, cooperation there. King Kong RC, new shirt. I did email them about that. Paid collab by Coco Lee. Probably like clothing stuff. I'm like, really, people? Like I wear clothes. Another YouTube cooperation there. 30 days is all. Exocaged RC shop. I probably need to check. That's probably not a spammer. GX4 upgrade, VG, RC Industrial Park. So I get offers every day, and I almost never take them. I mean, really. But now I'm glad I looked at this. And see this one right here. Yeah, see, that was not even what I thought. That was nothing but not even there. It's just kind of crazy, man. But anyway, yeah, 95, 98% of them, I don't even return. I just don't. Because if you do that, they're going to expect you to make something, oh, it's going to be so perfect. This is the greatest thing ever. And I just don't want to do that. I just don't. Cheeseburger, what did I get for Christmas? A hug. Born with wrench in hand of the hobbies much. Do you have more footage of the Furitech Hiroyama? No, but I could probably go make some video tomorrow. It took a pretty good beating, so I'm happy with that. Creighton 8S is in pieces, Orlando. Eventually, I'll put it back together. I'm doing all kinds of Vidavon stuff on it. Just time. Bust out when I retire, my morning wake up time will probably be 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. My go-to equipment for filming the action, iPhone. And then the iPhone I'm looking at right now. When I do my slow-mo, it's on a different phone. And then I airdrop it to this one, and then I edit on the phone. Thank you for sharing that, bud. Yep, iPhone, one-handed driving. This right here. Is there hats coming for your merch? I am looking into embroidered hats. I'm looking into those. I'm also looking into patches. For some reason, I want to get some patches, so I'm waiting for the quote on those. I believe that's going to cost me about 300 bucks or so to get some of those in stock. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get with that, but when I do, I have to figure up the prices and all that stuff. Have you looked at the Radiolink RC8X? Yes, I have, and I think it's pretty darn neat, but I do not have one. So I am damn honest at the reviews, to live reviews. Yeah, I mean, if it breaks, you guys are going to see it. I'm not out to break my vehicles though. That's just generally not me. I'm not going to intentionally break something. I mean, granted, I was a little rough on the X-Max today, but I used the one with the unbreakable body on it for that reason. Because that body can take it, and it stayed on way too well. Am I planning on changing the chassis on the Creighton 6S? I don't have a need to change that chassis. It's the EXB, so it's supposed to be the 7075. Do you use thumbsticks for the radio's wheel? I print these off. You see that right there? It actually replaces the entire wheel. Here, I got one that's brighter. Hang on a second, I'll show you that one. You can see it a lot better. Right here. So I print these off. And these are a file I found on Thingiverse, and I've been printing them off. They hold up pretty good. I've been half tempted to even put these on the website, but then it's not my design, so I don't want to get caught up in any of that crap, you know? You should do RC size decals. I've got those. And they come in every order. I just got to find them. Hang on a second. I've got quite a few of them somewhere. Not right here. These are part of my sticker packs right here. So, yeah, I've got skill stickers. How about some bigger things, shirts in 3X? I'm waiting on a quote for more shirts. Right now, the shirts I have in stock are large and 2XL. So those are the shirts I have in stock right now. But I do need to, yeah, I am waiting for a quote on some shirts because I need to start stocking up on shirts for the website and also for USTE because you kind of got to have all this stuff, right? Picra, what's up, buddy? What filament company do you use for your 3D printer? Amazon. Usually Amazon Basics. Joe, let's see the area you're in. Love to see your shop. You can see a little bit of the mess right there. The mess goes on a lot further. What would you charge for shipping? Shipping for what, cheeseburger? Daily work, and more work. I have not been able to do much leading up to Christmas. I got you, buddy. My go-to is eSun Play PLA Plus. What aluminum upper and lower pin hard mounts would you recommend for a TRX6 with a JX? Okay. Vidavon has this little bolt-on. You got a TRX6, so you have the inner fenders. There's a little bolt-on brace, and I believe I've got a couple of those in stock. I believe they're set to go on the website. They're cheap. You can also see them on eBay, but they bolt on. I actually did a video on that. I don't have it handy, but I actually did a video on the bolt-on brace for this thing, and that works. That'll fix your issue at the chassis with that piece flexing, and then as far as the part down at the axle goes, I believe that's a bolt-on. It's been a while since I've really messed with that, but I don't have a TRX4 handy right here. I can get one. Hold on. All right. This has got the Fusion SE in it, actually. I've got one more vehicle I need to test this in. You guys wouldn't believe how often I recycle motors and stuff. But you can see that brace right here. The brace goes in right there. Now this does have the Vidavon axle housings in it, so there's not going to be any flex here. I believe I have a set of Vidavon housings in stock. That's all one piece down there. But anyway, that's the brace you were talking about right there. And they're not expensive. So, but anyways, that's my TRX4 Sportish. Oh, shipping for the website, that just kind of is based on what you order. Hopefully Shopify gets that right. Hopefully they get it right. So it comes out correct, if that makes any sense. As long as it's within, $1 either way, $1 cheaper on your part or $1 cheaper for me, I think it's all going to work out in the end. Some of the parts, like shipping one of these is actually pretty simple. Shipping one of these is a bit more. And with the Vidavon stuff, it may not weigh that much, but it's large. So that's possibly going to be a shipping issue. I think most of the time the benefit is going to go to you versus me on that. I might benefit once or twice out of this. I'm not sure yet. It's still fresh and new to the market, so hopefully it'll work out well. All right, Pika, Zarek, what's up? To poop daily, no kids. If you Arthur, is Arthur planning on making a bracket for the long arm kit pen? I don't believe so. I asked him about that, and he didn't really seem interested in it. But you can mention that on his page and see if he'll do it that way. Imagine. Vidavon needs to be a channel sponsor. Well, I'm a Vidavon dealer, Pika. So I do get, a lower price on that. And some of the test stuff that you do see here, I am the tester for that. So yeah, some of it doesn't cost me anything. It's included in one of my orders. So yeah, that does happen. But anyway, my prices normally are obviously a dealer price. Looking for budget crawler, something like a Rancher Ridge Rock. Thoughts? Anything better? Jeremy, the base camp right there is good, but if you're talking about like a Ridge Rock, you're only talking about $130. Even that right there is about $400. So I'm not sure what to tell you other than that to stay within that range. I don't even think you can get the Gen 7 anymore. Is the Gen 7 still available? That was $200. Yeah, Busnut is going to feel the addiction soon. We're looking for a scale rock crawler though. Well, maybe the little Ridge Rock is going to be it for you. Didn't order for some rims. Shipping was like $7. Yeah. So shipping, from what I'm seeing right now, I mean, there's been a couple orders from channel members. And one of them was like perfect. The other one actually costed me more to make the shipment than what it was on their end. So that's how I'm saying that, I think it's going to be a wash in the end, or more benefit to you guys as far as the way it goes, because of the way the parts are. It's not just a standard formula. Everything is this size. It's not something I can set up like that. I'm here to see Hobbywing's new 40-turn brush motor. A 40-turn brush motor? Who would want that? And that's going to be slow. Even a 3-slot. It's amazing. Hell yeah. Picking up mine now. Who's responsible for my SCX6? I've done all of Vidavon and 8S. Man, yeah, you picked up a bunch of stuff at USTE, buddy. That's for sure. And you picked up a bunch of stuff after that. I saw the Holmes Hobby revolver motor, my Capra 4-wheel steer, and the 2 new servos. Oh, all right, Thomas. Cool. Yeah, Thomas got with me. So since I am a dealer for Holmes Hobbies, I don't have anything in stock, though. I was able to get him the Crawlmaster Mini V2, and I ordered him a set of the HK Hobbies, 35 kg servos, which those are direct power, but they're a nice budget servo. So he should be set up nice now. Because the Crawlmaster Mini V2, it only puts out 5 volts at like 2 amps. And it looks like we're going to go the full 2 hours on this one. You guys are keeping me busy here. Joe, who do you ship through? Shopify has their own discounted rate through USPS. They also offer UPS and maybe FedEx. I'm not sure. Sleep, my Xbox, travel, baseball, go to school. I was run by Danchi, but Red Cut sells it. Also goes by FTX Ravine. Yes, it does. Like a motor on axle setup. Oh, really? Okay, RC Daily. I have not seen that one then. Okay. I'll take a peek. We order Holmes from us if you do. Are you going to solder it up for us? Man, that's such a tedious job, man. I mean, sure, for another 20 bucks. Just because I got to get down, I got to put glasses on for that stuff, dude. Yeah, I got to put glasses on. Getting old is horrible. Well, I think it's hkhobbies.com. You have a motor on axle setup. I need to see that. Picker, I do not have an MOA. I had a Berg years ago, but I do not currently have an MOA. If I was to get an MOA, I'd probably go after one of those nice, what they call it, supers, is what they call it. Those would be super nice. But hold on, Chuck's RC Habit, you're right. I do have a Clodbuster. I do have a Clodbuster, but it's not a crawler per se. Best brushed ESC for faster vehicles, like not for crawling. Well, hobbing 1080. I would probably go with the 1060, I believe. Might be your better one for that. Yeah, I do have the Clodbuster, yeah. I mean, can you do a normal forward reverse brake with the 1080? Honestly, I don't know the answer to that one. You think a Super Rockware would be a good crawler? The Xeric, probably not, buddy. If you want to go with a crawler, go ahead and get a legit crawler. Selling them all soldered up and wired. Does he offer that now? I believe he offered that at the start. I didn't see them already wired up when I got them. And I ordered my last ones. They come as just a board. They had the receiver wire in there, but they weren't actually soldered up. I had to solder all that up. Does he offer it pre-soldered? If so, there you go. Do I think the new Fusion SE will run 2 Reefs Raw 500 on a Capra 4-wheel steering? That's a close one, but I would not test that. If you burn out the BEC in that ESC of the Fusion, you may lose the entire ESC motor and everything. So if I were you, I would put a 10 amp Castle BEC or another external BEC around that and power your servos. If it were me setting that. Or you could put you some JSTs off your battery plug at the ESC and run direct power servos. If you already have the raw 500s, though, get a BEC on that thing. Just be safe. There's no point in messing up your motor. Well, in my Claude, I've just got the regular stock motors. I put some 21 turns in it, but it was so much that I was afraid of tearing up the body, and I really want to keep that one clean. Which it is clean. It's sitting on some printed jack stands. Looking nice. Got the billet wheels and everything. How do you like your Mini Capra? What mods are working on? The Mini Capra is getting better as I go with it, but I still got to do something with them shocks. Got to do something. And I was unable to really get on here and actually read very many comments today. So I wasn't able to really mess with any of that. So, but anyways, we got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're going to shut this thing down. You guys have been awesome. You've been keeping me busy. So Yeah, Chuck, I got the Claude just because nostalgia, I guess you could say. That was kind of my thing for getting the Clodbuster, just nostalgia. And they still ship with bushings. You still got to buy the bearing kit for the darn things. Yeah. But anyway. I done a channel member giveaway. I think it was last month or so, but I do need to set up another one. Best video of 2022. That's on my list. I've just got to figure out how to want to do, because I only want to do the video or the vehicles or parts and pieces that I've had my hands on. I don't want to give you an opinion for a vehicle that I don't have or have not been around enough to even give an opinion on. And if I'm around a vehicle and it is that darn good, I'm going to get that vehicle. That was how I got the Typhon. I saw how awesome it was. Had to have it. Simple as that. So I do need to try to get that done. Yeah. I didn't do one last year. I do want to try to get one. Maybe I'll be able to get that done because I got to get it done quick, don't I? Oh, well. Anyway, we'll see if I can get something done on that. These other shocks are too long on that Mini Capra. The shock shafts and all that, I've never messed with internal springs, so I've got a lot of learning to do on that one. Would you post a link to STL file for the RC controller wheel? Heck, I haven't been on Thingiverse in over a year. It was on Thingiverse. GT5 steering wheel is where I found it. What mods have I done to my TRX6? Well, it's modded up so much that it's called the Creep 6 now. It has a Capra transmission with a Capra front end in it. It's kind of a competition truck, and I haven't even driven that in 6 months. All right, get a BC. All right, cool, Kevin Cook. I'm going to compile some best of the channel. Man, when I get done with a video and it goes up, I delete it. I don't have enough memory on my phone to store them all, and that's where they're all at. Maybe one day I'll update to a computer. Maybe I have a hard drive where I can actually get to that stuff. I have no new plans for the hammer ray. It's just sitting on the table. Thank you, brother, for the time. Appreciate it. Thank you, Chucks. I appreciate that. How many V2 now? I used to offer them. I know he had them when he first put them up, but I have not seen the RTR soldered up ones in quite a while. Do you think Reese 99 micro would work in an R. Larlo 1/12 scale? Nathan Worth, yeah. I put the 174, I think it is the 179. I put that in the 1/12 truck car. And you just have to trim a little bit of the sides of the mount to where it doesn't spread out. You just shave a little bit of that and it goes right in place. The stock holder and everything. So yeah, the 99 micro or the 179. Remove the button clip. Mini Capra, remove the button clip. Thanks for hanging out. Compare, please. Track says 21 turn 550 to the Hobbings new 555. That would be this one right here. TRX6. Well, I don't really know how I'll be able to put that in my TRX6 to actually show you that. I mean, I believe I've got an axe in there right now. Well, I do have a Titan 12 turn. That's not the right one. I looked at it upside down, thought it was 21 turn. I don't know if I even have a 21 turn Titan motor. But I can tell you right now, this will be your better bet. I already know. Portal axle for the TRX 4M. I haven't seen them yet. Hydraulic bump stops for your hammer ray. They look sweet. Hydraulic bump stops for the hammer ray? No way. Boo boo, got a truck. Yes, he did get it dirty. Been a long 15 minutes, Joe. Yes, I know, but we're down to like the last few seconds. So guys, going to go ahead and wrap this up, and I get to set up my videos. I've got to do apparently an upload of the bouncer video, because that's got to go up tomorrow. So I've got to get that done. But anyway, guys, I'll catch y'all later. Time to wrap this thing up. And Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys next year and every single morning. All right, guys. Catch y'all later. Awesome live stream. All right, everybody checking out. All right, good deal. Tell you what, channel members, I might do something real quick. I might do a live for you guys, so keep your alerts turned on. All right, guys, catch y'all later.